What is going on, First Descendants, and welcome once again to the best reactor video. We're going to get started, guys, with the ones I personally feel to be the best ones and the ones you want to grab right now before they become obsolete. Because if you did watch last week's reactor video, I told you it was a time to farm for this right here, guys, which was the frozen singular reactor that had singular and also had chill to increase one. I want to know from you guys, what was the best one that you got? Let me know in the comment section below. Did you get attack against Colossus in gold? And what did you get as your secondary? This was the best one I was able to get, singular skill boost. I wanted that crit, but I wasn't able to get it. But let me know in the comment section down below, what did you end up getting? Now, we're going to get started with the first one, which is going to be the Haley one. And I know what you guys are going to be saying. What are you talking about? There really isn't a really good reactor for Haley. Guys, Haley has two builds that are going to be very good for her. Right now, one of those builds is not being used because we don't have her ultimate skills out yet. But when her ultimate skill comes out, I believe this build is going to be pretty good. We're going to put this on special rounds because this is going to be focusing primarily on the secret garden. We're going to go and put this to chill, and we are going to put this to dimension. And once we put it chill dimension, you're going to notice that it's going to give us the ability of farming the following, which is going to be in Timberfalls. And you could also go and farm the singular reactor for that one as well. This is going to be allowing you to proc her abilities through the secret garden, as opposed to proccing them through the sniper. Now, you're probably wondering, what is that going to do and how does it affect it? Well, it's going to boost your damage, right, that you output. Not as much as you're doing it with your sniper rifle, because, you know, it's getting the damage from your sniper rifle. But with the dimension option, this is going to be primarily not focusing on those two abilities. It's going to be mostly focusing on your one ability and being able to spam it. Very similar to the Viesa build that we have, that she's able to spam the one and get a bunch of damage. This is going to be primarily getting ready for when we get her ultimate coming out. You don't have to farm for this one yet. This is not going to be like best in slot reactor, but it's definitely a build that's going to be pretty much popping once we get a Haley to come out. All right, so the next build, guys, is going to focus primarily on our Descendant that everybody's waiting for, the ultimate Freyna. I want to know in the comment section below, are you waiting for the ultimate Freyna to drop? If you are, let me know how excited you are for that. So, guys, right now is the time to start farming this reactor. If you plan on picking up Ultimate Freyna or you plan grinding for her, the last thing you want to do is start grinding for her reactor when she's already out. So what we're going to be doing, guys, we're going to be looking at general rounds. We're going to be going for toxic, and we're going to go for tech. And this is going to be on the corrupted zone reactor, and this is going to be primarily based on her build that has to do with the Fallen Hope. So that is kind of like the best in slot weapon right now, that in the secret garden. But this is the one we're going to be able to farm for, and I'm glad we have access to this right now before we get till October the 10th, and everybody's going to be like, oh my goodness, like, where's the reactor at, right? So it's better for you guys to get this one on slots. Right now would be ideally for you guys to get this. So one that I really like is this one, guys, the Deep Digger. That one's really, really good for her. So you want to make sure you do that one. All right, fellas, so the next reactor we're going to be taking a look at is going to be for Ultimate Viesa, or Viesa in general. Remember, she has two primarily ones that are really, really good. One is going to be the Fusion Reactor and also the Tech Reactor. This is going to be primarily if you guys are using your 4 ability, which is going to be focusing on Tech. A lot of people like to get the reactor that focuses on Tech just to boost that ability if you're spamming that a lot. Some people spam the 1 ability a lot, and also this one with the 2 ability. So they like to get the Fusion Reactor. Luckily for us, guys, this time around, we actually get a shot at being able to do that. All right, so we're going to go here. Let's pull up our map here. And for her, we get some really good stuff. So we got the first one, which is going to be primarily focusing on being able to use the Blue Beetle, which is going to be this one right here. And this is going to be her Fusion Reactor. That's going to be in the Fallen Theater. And the great thing about this one is that you could also farm the Tech one, which I'll show you guys exactly which is going to be. And that is also on the Blue Beetle. Currently right now, I personally feel like the best in slot for her is the Blue Beetle. The other one you could probably go with is the Secret Garden. But those are the two best in slot weapons I personally feel are the ones you want to go with. So for this one right here, guys, is going to be in the Fallen Theater. Fallen Theater doesn't have that many ones to pick from. But this guy's 2 minutes. You guys should be able to burn through those really, really quickly and try to get that reactor as quickly as you possibly can. This is going to be for the Fusion, for the 1 and the 2. And of course, we're going to take a look at it here. I wish I would keep the map here so that we don't have to go back and forth. So for this one, guys, which is going to be, once again, for the Blue Beetle, we're going to go here, and that is going to be the tech side of things, and that's going to be in the Fallen Arc. And this is going to be just primarily if you guys are going to be focusing on, you know, getting this just to boost your tech ability. That's going to be the one you're going to want to make sure you go for. And that is going to be the best in slot for Viessa. So if you're looking to get your Viessa build, now is the time. Get that reactor as quickly as you possibly can. All right, now on to Bunny, guys. As you guys know, I'm a main Bunny. I main Bunny, and Bunny is definitely one of the best characters right now in the game. Her reactor sometimes comes in often, and sometimes it doesn't come often, and sometimes it just comes, but it doesn't have the right attributes or the right weapon. As you guys know, best weapon in slot right now is the Thunder Cage or the Python, and we are glad that we actually get a chance to farm for a reactor for her. So what we're looking for, guys, is of course general rounds. We're going to be looking for electricity, and we're going to be looking for a singular. That's going to be on the grand square right here as well, and we're going to be able to farm her reactor. We got multiple spots here. So we have this one right here, which is going to be the battlefield mission. This is going to be your best one to go for. And you have this one right here. Both of them are 3 minutes or less, but I personally feel, guys, that all these are really good. It's just going to be depending on how quickly you're going to be able to do it and who you're playing with. But I feel like this was going to be the go-to one. You get this one if you want to as well. Just that this requires you have a lot of data transmission. So this is going to be the best one. I personally recommend that you guys get this done on Kingston. And that is going to be for Bunny, trying to get the Thunder Cage and the Python to drop. All right, moving along. All right, fellas, the next reactor we're going to be talking about is going to be for Sharon. As you guys know, if you are a Sharon main, there are a couple things we like with Sharon. Not only do we like the fact that we're able to do one thing and one thing well, and that is doing the invasions, but in addition to that, she does have a very nice build. She also has a reactor that's going to be coming up for the piercing light or for any sniper build. We're going to go here. We're going to make sure we go here. We're going to go... Okay, hold on. Oh, it's not going. All right, here we go. So for her, guys, we're going to be looking for high power rounds. We're going to be looking for electricity, and we are going to be looking for dimension, and that's going to give us the ability of being able to get the remnant right here reactor. That's going to be in Agna Desert. We only have 2 little spots to farm. This 10-minute one would probably be the best one because that is the one with the shortest time. So if you're looking for a Sharon and you're working on a Sharon build, now is the time to start farming for that one. All right, so now on to everybody's favorite, which is Glay. And I know there are 2 builds that everybody loves. So either you're running the Python build, which is going to allow you to do a ton of damage, or you're running the Rocket build. We have some really good reactors for her tonight around. So let's get started with the first one that I believe will be best in slots. So we're going to go with high power rounds. This is going to be for the Rocket build. I personally feel like the Rocket build is the best one just because it does the most amount of damage. So for her, you're going to be looking for this one, guys, which is going to be the singular reactor. That should give you a bang for your buck, and you have a lot of things for the forward base. It's a lot of really good stuff to do here to farm for her. So you have this one right here. I believe that is the one with the shortest playtime. Yeah, this one right here, which is going to be the Broadland Fleet Beacon. That's going to be the one you're probably going to want to. I think, I think it's the one with the shortest time. So that's the one you're going to be farming for her. She also has a pretty good reactor, not falling in singular, but in dimension. And we're going to take a look at that one real quick here. And we're going to go for general rounds. That's going to be for the Python build. So we're going to go here with non-attributes. And that is going to be for the dimension build. And that's going to be over here in hatchery. Well, you'll be able to do this one. I believe the fastest one for this one is the one where the bombs are dropping. Yes, it's going to be this one right here, which is going to be the upper hatchery mission here that you're going to be able to do and complete. That's going to be for Glay. Now, the great thing, guys, is that this time around, we also have a really good one for Ajax. So if you're running an Ajax, there is a pretty good drop rate for his, just pretty much in general for his reactor. And also another person that's getting a pretty good reactor drop is Blair, if you are playing Blair. And also in addition to Blair, in addition to Ajax, you also have a very nice reactor for our boy who kind of has been put into the back burner ever since Haley came out, which is Lepic, for his one-shot nuke build. So you guys are more than welcome to check those out. Once again, if you guys want to check how to get them, just go to a map, pull up your map, and check what you guys have. So of course for for Lepic, we're gonna do fire, and we're gonna look for the impact rounds here, and that is where you're gonna be able to get those. And also, if you guys are trying to do the one for Ajax, just put general rounds, non-attributes, and that should give you a good reactor for the Enduring Legacy build. So if you guys are looking to get those, this is a very good time to actually do them. I personally feel like the best characters and slots are the ones I mentioned and showing you guys where to get them. But overall, in general, there are pretty good reactors for the rest of the characters as well. I hope you guys are finding these videos helpful. If you are, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section down below. Don't forget, if you need help with anything in the First Descendant, drop by our stream. We stream every day. Make sure you stop by and hang out. Link is down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.